This is the iconic ada, nanti ada. Itu tuh Harry Potter, gue inget tadi gue lewat situ tuh Harry Potter.
And it's showing for special effects is 2:15. And animal actors, their next show is at 3:30. So we've got plenty of time. We'll check one of those out in a little bit. If you guys are heading to the lower lot, you're going to go up these escalators straight across Springfield and then back down the stairs to the lower lot.
Sorry. No.
Hi guys, welcome to the studio tour. For those of you guys coming down, welcome. If you guys need to use the restroom, those are located over on your right-hand side. You come down off the escalator. Otherwise, just continue straight ahead under that big studio tour sign to get in line. Right now, the wait time is about 45 minutes. The tour itself is also 45 minutes to an hour long. And it does feature King Kong 360 3D as well as Fast and Furious Supercharged. Hi guys, welcome to the studio.
Naik kereta belum ada yang datang lagi. Panas lagi.
All aboard, all aboard. You folks do a wonderful job boarding the train. Slide number to the right, filling in every available seat. Thank you for doing that. Also, heads up, if you're sitting on the left-hand side of the tram car, the gates are going to start to close. Please keep hands, arms, and feet inside of the tram. Come to work every day. Host of our tour, very big name, Emmy winner, Grammy winner, and the host of The Tonight Show, starring Jimmy Fallon. Here he is, Mr. Jimmy Fallon.
Oh, hey there. You made it. Welcome to the Immersive Studio Tour. I'm Jimmy Fallon. I'll be making sure that you get through this experience in one piece. You've got the very best guide.
Mike.
And the greatest driver.
Hector.
They're the best. I love them. Even though
Mike.
both be $5. You guys are excited on the tour, but first, a few safety rules.
Well, thank you, Jimmy. Okay, folks, here are the safety rules. First, if you need any guest assistance during the tour, or have a medical emergency, or if you drop something of value off the side of the tram, or you have any sound video issues, reach up, grab the red emergency cord, runs along the center of the ceiling of the tram. I will be back to assist you as soon as it is safe to do so. Otherwise, during the entire tour, please remain seated and keep your arms and legs inside the vehicle at all times. Studio is private property, and if at any time during the tour you drop your phone or you just cannot wait to use the restroom, pull the cord, remain seated. I'll be back to help you out as soon as it is safe to do that. Please, no smoking of any kind during the tour. Be prepared. Our tour today features loud noises, sudden tram movements, Always please hold on to your personal belongings. We're going to experience fire effects and many water effects. Have your cameras out, of course. They're great photo opportunities, but please keep an eye on the camera so it does not get wet. Finally, for your safety and the safety of those sitting around you while on board, please do not use the selfie sticks. Thank you so much for doing that. That's it for the safety rules. Okay, look where we are. We're in Universal's movie timeline. Check out the posters on both sides. It represents a few of the 8,000 movies that we have entertained you with. Now, don't forget, today in theaters from Universal Pictures, Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom with Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard opens. I've seen it. It's great. Don't miss it. Our studio founded back in 1912 by Mr. Carl Lemley, who you see up on the screen waving his hat. You're going to become part of our history by taking the world-famous Universal Studios tour. And what a history we have. Up on your screens also are scenes from classic movies of ours, which filmed inside Soundstage 12 over here on the left-hand side. Stage 12 is the single largest soundstage on the Universal lot. It's over 29,000 square feet. Stage 12 is home to The Voice, which right now they're in pre-production for season 15. They're going to start filming blind auditions very, very soon. Pre-production, you get everything ready. Production, you film. Post-production, put your project together that you film. The coaches for season 15, Adam Levine, Blake Shelton, Jennifer Hudson, and Kelly Clarkson. It's going to be a wonderful season 15 of The Voice this fall. Now, when we turn, look to your left. There's a row of sound stages, starting with stage 20, and then you go stage 19, 18, 17. Stage 16 is way at the other end. You know, stage 16, where the shower scene from Alfred Hitchcock's classic thriller Sign for Family Feud. Over on your left, that's stage 21, one of 3 sound stages used for Superstore with America Ferrera and Ben Feldman. Superstore has been renewed for season 4. Oh, and very happy to tell you, the show Brooklyn Nine-Nine with Andy Samberg is moving to NBC for season 6. It'll be great having them in the family. And we are part of the NBC Universal family. In our family, we have some terrific TV networks, led off by the crown jewel, NBC. Starlight was on. That meant the Good Place was filming there at that moment with Ted Danson and Kristen Bell. But we do have other buildings on the front lot. Over on your right side, the Bud Westmore building, our technical building. Bud Westmore was the famous makeup artist who at one time Alfred Hitchcock, the master of suspense. Also on your left, 2 of our newer sound stages. On this end, stage 22, at the other end of the building. Stage 23, both used for Will and Grace, with Deborah Messing, Eric McCormack, Megan Mullally, and Sean Hayes. Not long ago, stages 22 and 23, used for the 13th season of America's Got Talent, and the 2nd season of NBC and Jennifer Lopez's hit dance competition series, World of Dance. Both shows currently air Tuesday nights. Tune in. It's a great night of entertainment on NBC. Oh, look over here on the left. The Elephant Door is open to stage 23. You can peek in there. We always start out with an empty sound stage, and then during pre-production and get everything ready, the production designer will have the set design, build checked out, then the set becomes a hot set, fully dressed, ready for filming. You can have productions filming in 22 and 23 on the front lot, then you come outside, cross over to the right, and film in our back lot, the Metropolitan set area here on the right. The buildings are facades, the front and side of the building. Now look on the right, see the steps going up to the apartment building. That's Brownstone Street. Here are some of our movies that filmed here on Brownstone Street.
Ini film nih. Yang di sini nih, film yang kayaknya di ini nih.
We always keep the areas on the back lot.
Kayak gini kan?
When a production moves in, we make the area look like any city, any country, any time period. Certainly the brownstone apartments here on the left could be used for a scene in New York City. Hey, speaking of New York, in a moment we're going to turn into New York Street. We call it New York Street because it's appeared as a street in the great city of New York for many, many productions. Our popular NBC show, American Ninja Warrior, on more than one occasion, has set up obstacles here on New York Street for the contestants. And as we turn on to New York Street, I'm going to bring our host, Jimmy Fallon, in live via satellite. He's going to tell us what it's like to actually work in New York. We all know Jimmy hosts The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon from New York City. All right, take it away, Jimmy.
Hey everyone, welcome to New York. I got my start right here in New York on Saturday Night Live. This is actually my old neighborhood. Once got mugged over there. An old woman, tough lady. This is my favorite hot dog guy. Hey buddy, how's it going? Remember me? No. Just like old times. Gotta love New York City. I'm walking here. Hey, it's cool guys. I was just walking there. So it's not exactly New York, but a lot of times when you see New York in the movies, it was shot right here on the Universal Metro sets. If you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. Even if you make it here on the Universal lot.
Why, thank you, Jimmy. Hey, look at the height of the facades around us. The height is over 50 feet tall, and it gives the camera the sensation that these buildings are just as tall as the ones in London, or New York City, or Baltimore, Maryland, or any other major metropolitan city in the world. The metro sets did become Baltimore, Maryland.
Universal sort of is my birthplace. This is the place I considered my first home, and I love it here. And I keep coming back.
And a reminder of some of the great motion pictures that Mr. Spielberg has done for Universal Studios. Sometimes he's filmed at the studio, or sometimes he's filmed on location, like with the movie Jaws. Jaws filmed on the eastern part of the United States. Well, over the years, Mr. Spielberg has given us just great action-adventure films, among many, many others. But get ready, folks, because it's our turn now.
I saw that movie on TV when I was about 8 or 9 years old, and I wanted to become a filmmaker. I like films that just take you away from your real life and sweep you up to the edge. And Colin literally does that. I mean, you're on board the ship, you're sailing to a lost island, you're encountering monsters and creatures from, prehistoric times. So I was thrilled when Universal invited me back to Star Wars. And it's great to have you along for the ride. Now we have created this 3D immersive experience, so you're going to have your glasses.
3D ya?
Put them on yet. Just have them in your hand because we're about to return to Skull Island.
Nggak bisa nih long light. Nggak apa-apa. Belum.
We often get asked, So once again, please have your glasses ready. Please hold on to all your personal belongings. Please remain seated at all times. Thank you so much for doing that. And now, welcome to Skull Island. Ladies and gentlemen,
mobil mundur itu. Pas ada suju nih, keren kemarin. Yang kemarin deh, Pak Jurassic. Udah boleh. Ini Transformer. Jurassic Park. Ya, dikira basah gue. Basah bajunya banget. Udah basah. Iya, pasti. boleh rimbun. Wah, keren ya. Lagi syuting. Lagi syuting mereka. Lagi banyak yang syuting kan. Film cowboy itu. Kudanya tuh kuda.
Where we film the monster movies. About halfway done with the tour. Just a reminder, please remain seated at all times. The studio is private property, and if at any time during the tour you drop your phone, just cannot wait to use the restroom, hold the red cord, get my attention. I'll be back to help you out, but remain seated. The Hallmark Channel show, Home and Family, shoots here every Fridays. The Hallmark Channel shows Home and Family House. Coming up on the left of filming today, we have a green quiet zone.
Lucu-lucu sih. Kayak kota kecil itu ya. Tuh kan, bagus ya. Syuting tuh.
While we've been in the quiet zones. Please remain seated at all times while we're in stage 50. This is a hot set, a Northern California subway station set.
Itu di subway. Contohnya.
Notice the attention to detail, and it's because there's a whoa. Did you feel that? Okay, just stay calm, stay seated. Stage cover, nothing to worry about. This could be the big one. Stay calm, stay seated.
Wow, awas tuh ada itu. Wow.
October. This was a simulated 8.3 earthquake. Now, when we leave stage 50, we have a little bit more of a quiet zone for the production filming in 6 Points, Texas.
Tuh ada orang. Kita ada videonya kok ya.
Ya, kamu kalau bisa lihat aja.
Itu ceritanya tuh dimakan.
Juga goyang-goyang.
Ceritanya dimakan tuh. Itu doang. Caranya gitu. Ikan hiu.
Basah. Keren enggak? Apinya panas. Gara-gara gesongan.
If you look to your left, the second home on the left, the beige home with the big porch, that's where Gabrielle, played by Eva Longoria, resided on Desperate Housewives. Susan, played by Terry Hatcher, lived in the gold home on the left. But when they filmed here, Susan's house was yellow. You see that up on the screen. Living next door to Susan Lynette, played by Emmy winner Felicity Huffman. There was a fourth Desperate Housewife, Bree, played by Marcia Cross, who you see up on the screen. After we turn, I'll point out Bree's home. It'll be coming up on your left-hand side. It's a blue-gray home with a chimney, and it does look a little different now than from the way you see it on the screens. We have a new show on NBC, Wednesday nights, 10 p.m., Reverie, starring Sarah Shahi and Dennis Haysbert. Reverie has done filming here on Colonial Street. Back on your left-hand side, you see the light blue home. On the other side of that, there's an A-frame house. On the other side of the A-frame, the blue-gray home with a chimney. That's where Bree lived. A lot of great TV shows have filmed on Colonial Street. Do you remember The Munsters with Fred Gwynn and Yvonne Carlo? 1960s show? Okay, look over here on the right. See the home with the white pillars? That was the home of the Munsters. The house looks a little different now than from the way it did back then, but for the most part, these homes on Colonial Street are designed to fit the look of an average suburban neighborhood. Say, look on your left. There's a car on the other side of the last house, left side. That's a 1970 Charger, and that's Dominic Toretto's from Fast and Furious. He must be in the neighborhood. Well, we were just in your average suburban neighborhood, but we've left civilization behind us. We're currently on Wilderness Road. Take a look on both sides of the tram car. This is a very remote location that we're in right now. If we were filming one of our classic silent movie westerns many, many years ago, this road would be dirt. We would be part of a wagon train headed from one town to another. We are headed up to a new town, a very magical town, the town of Whoville.
You're as cuddly as a cactus, and as charming as an eel, Mr.
After we turn on your right, some of the great Academy Award nominated outdoor sets that we used in Ron Howard's film, Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas. The houses are facades. The automobile is a golf cart transformed into a car that might be used by a who.
Back banana with a greasy red
As we turn the corner from the Ville of Who's, why oh why would this neighbor they choose? I'm talking about Norman Bates, owner of the Bates Motel in Alfred Hitchcock's classic thriller, Psycho. Norman lives in the house above the motel with his mother, but I see Norman peeking out of cabin 1. Hello, Norman. How's it going?
We all go a little mad sometimes.
Oh, that's good to know. Why don't we bring you up past the house, coming up at the top of the hill? Here's some of the Psycho music to get us up the hill. The word spectacular can be defined by this set, the airplane crash site set from Steven Spielberg's blockbuster movie, War of the Worlds.
The airplane crash site set is a perfect example of a set that is all designed around a vision that Steven had.
When you first began to sit down to talk about War of the World, I thought, what if the 747 goes down right in a big neighborhood? Because it's just something you don't see.
On your left, that's a real airplane, but it was an old airplane, not going to be flying anymore, so the airplane was broken into pieces to make you think it had crashed. It's all pretend for the movie.
Robbie, get in. Get in.
Well, we are approximately 10 minutes from the end of the tour, and we'll be returning to the theme park shortly. Remember to pull the emergency light. Below the backdrop, we fill it in with water. That's how we get the length. After we turn, look to your right, you'll see the backdrop. That backdrop area where Clint Eastwood filmed scenes for his hit movie Sully, starring Tom Hanks. Here's some of the footage from Sully that filmed by the backdrop.
Evacuate.
Falls Lake is a wonderful remote location area that we have here on the back lot. And I mentioned arriving here, we're nearing the end of the tour. So I'm able to share some information with everybody now. Okay, we've had a witness from the Federal Protection Program aboard our tram. We do not know who they are, but earlier we got a call from Agent Hobbs. Remember from Fast and Furious? He put the witness aboard our tram because the witness is being chased by this international criminal, Owen Shaw. You do not want to be chased by him. Oh, excuse me, Agent Hobbs on the line. Yes, sir? What's that? He is? Okay, copy that. Thank you, Agent Hobbs. Owen Shaw is on the property. We have to get to a safe location, this garage up ahead, which is also a known street racer party hangout. We're going to lay low. Please remain seated at all times. I will let you know when to put the glasses on, but not yet. You don't need to wear them yet. All right, let's see what's in the garage. Here we go. Hey, look over on the left, that tow truck. Up ahead, it looks like an assault vehicle. I have a little anxiety about the situation, but coming into the garage, I feel better. There's something about an engine that calms me down. Well, hello. Who are you?
My name is Roman Pierce. Pleased to meet you. Buddy Hobbs asked us to stash you Shaw for a while. We brought you in our secret spot.
Alright, look guys, we're gonna keep Shaw from finding you. But to keep you safe, we need your help. We don't want the syndicate trapped in this. So put away your cameras and turn off your cell phones. One flash or one ringtone can give us away.
I need y'all to take this real serious.
Okay, pull into the next bay and we'll meet you in there.
That young lady is Lenny Ortiz. She, along with Roman Pierce, are on Dominic Toretto's crew. They've joined forces with Agent Hobbs to keep us safe from Owen Shaw. Okay, we're going to Bay 2. Sounds like a party going on. We do not need to wear the glasses for Bay 2. I'll let you know when to put them on later. Wow. You won't believe what's going on in here. This is fun.
Everybody out! It's the FBI! Turn that music off!
Why are you breaking up such a good party?
This is what we doing. This is the race day after party, and where the other?
Roman Pierce, FBI, don't move.
Damn.
That's right, party's over.
You know how long I took to iron this shirt, man? I'm not.
You're under arrest right now.
Thanks. Just back up a little bit. We got it. It's lightweight. First of all, I don't work for you.
Oh, really? Well, tell me, Roman, who do you work for?
We don't work for nobody. Cop, I suggest you clear out of here, otherwise we can't guarantee your safety.
Guarantee my safety? I'm the one holding the gun.
Yeah, but mine's a whole lot bigger than yours. Hobbs, escort this novice out.
Let's go, Cookie Puss.
Got an ugly suit on, man. It's cheap.
Somebody out there really pissed off Shaw. It's gonna get ugly fast.
Yeah, don't worry. Lucky for you, our whole family will protect you.
Are you kidding me, Roman? You didn't shut off your phone, bro?
I gotta call you back. I'm in the middle of something.
See what I'm talking about?
Call you back.
Man.
It was on vibrate.
Sure traced us. Hobbs can't hold him forever. Letty, Roman, we're up. Driver, move that vehicle.
Okay, we're gonna move.
It's about to get real interesting. My Mona Lisa's all warmed up right next door.
Roman, grab your truck. I need you and Letty ready to roll.
Now, put on
from